Hey, it's Labor Day. Hope yours is awesome. It's beautiful, it's sunny, and it's paradise. And I'm GQ dropping in. Been out of town lots this year, and back now and working on Labor Day for you. We're looking at this fetch right here last week that brought in a series of north to northeast swells of head high to overheaded top focal reefs like the sold out Laniakea. We are looking at, again, all those fetches off here to our east, with some sideband swell, a little bit of direct hit from fetches a long way away, and kind of giving us signs of a new season. So that's great news. This guy over here too, and I'll show you the jet stream is elongating and starting to show up. And this fetch here is going to be bringing us in some waves too. And what can we say? We're heading into fall finally. Now let's take a look at the current day, Monday the 2nd of September. Lots of storminess up here in the central Aleutians. The storms that brought us in our waves are kind of fading off over here. The fetches that brought in our waves this last week from the north are way off here now and no longer producing any swell. This storminess up here, let me click in the animation and you can take a look at it. Slight fetch, stays way far away, almost 2,000 miles away, but it was broad enough, and we should be seeing some 2 to 3, maybe 4 foot waves by Friday afternoon. The peak will be, the forerunners will be Thursday at 2 feet, maybe 14 seconds. It'll end up being 4 feet, 12 seconds on the open ocean. And when that relatively short period reaches the reefs, the waves will probably break about 2 to 4 feet. And again, Friday midday to the afternoon, into the evening, and into Saturday morning as it fades throughout the afternoon. Clicking in the animation again, I wanted to show you one more hopeful sign. This guy pops up right here next Saturday, the 7th of the month, and we'll be waiting for that to be bringing us some waves, maybe Wednesday the 11th. Hopefully that'll be about 4 feet. Clicking in the animations, it gets close to us, it gets our side of the date line, and it could even be up to 6 feet, this guy, but the models are not indicating that, the Wave Watch 3 models. Now, down under, let's take a look at why we had a lot of south-southeast swell. To the southeast of Tahiti, we had lots of fetches over here, and this goes back over a week ago. Actually, we've been seeing a lot of south-southeast swell. It's been pretty fun, but all in all, our standards were set pretty high after May, June, and July. We have some fetch coming up here this past Thursday, Friday, up the east coast of New Zealand. We may see a pinch of southwest swell on late Thursday into Friday. Let's give it waist to chest high if we're lucky from this guy right here. Okay, we'll take a look at today's current models. So, what's up? Well, here's Tahiti right here. Here's the swell coming up the Rice ice shelf. It moves up our way. Tahiti will get some great waves from that storm that circulates. We may see some 1 or 2 foot 14 seconds south to south-southeast swell around the 10th of this month, which is Tuesday, before getting that south-southwest pulse on Thursday and some more south-southwest pulse on Sunday, but all super small. Continuing in with the animations, I'll get a lot of activity under New Zealand. This one's kind of out of our swell window, won't claim anything on that. This big storm under Australia, Tasmania, heading over to New Zealand. Well, we do get some fetch by Sunday the 8th. Another big storm right here, creeping up the east coast of New Zealand. All in all, though, it is a zonal or west to east track. We like the ones that point up. But the fetch is wide enough. The storm was big enough. This guy right here should be bringing us in some 1 or 2 feet, 16 seconds south-southwest around Sunday the 15th through the 16th. So the middle of the month, if you want to mark your calendar, town might wake up a little bit from a more typical south-southwest angle. All right, the jet stream, take a look on the North Pack. It's starting to show up, elongate, get out past the date line, bend down towards us. These are all great signs of a fall season, and we've been waiting a long time. We get our first real northwest swell on Friday, Saturday, as I was showing you, and there's going to be more to come. As you can see, that jet stream supports that last storm on the charts right there, and we'll hopefully get something from that in a couple weeks. Down under, the northern branch is dominant, helping out Tahiti, us a little bit for south-southeast swell, and then it just breaks up. There's nothing really going on for several days. Got one big storm that floats towards New Zealand, maybe bringing us in some swell, but the jet stream is not really indicating that. These are features way high up. Now let's go down to the surface. Hand-drawn chart showing the high pressure far to our north, kind of moving east a little bit. The low pressure up here bringing us our northwest this weekend has a front. And this low as well will all weaken the trades by Thursday, Friday, leading to a sea breeze pattern. Trade winds will reestablish after these low pressure areas are out of here, and the high pressure is able to reestablish itself. So again, trades are with us, then they're out of here Thursday, Friday, and then back on Saturday. And that's right when we have, we can expect a glassy morning with a rising northwest swell on Friday. So that's great news. Back to the upper regions, you can see very stable air mass. Look at that, the brown sinking air, stable regions. All the storms are way up here spinning by the eastern Aleutians. A little upper low up here in the northwest Pacific. The intertropical convergence zones showing lots of storm down there will not make it up our way. Look at the reflective loops. Either they're not working or there's absolutely no rain in Hawaii. Let's take another look and see. It's totally beautiful, nice east flow to the winds. The clouds are showing that nice easterly flow, highs in the upper 80s, lows about mid 70s, and we be living in paradise. That's the update. It's looking better for the forecast of the surf department for both town and country. We'll keep you on it back here within 10 days on your local Swell Tracker. Mahalo.